What do you guys think? Is it possible to create a pond like this with just 4 buckets filled with water? Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy and welcome to another fine experiment here in DrainSim. So, what if I told you that I can create a small lake with just 4 buckets of water? How does that sound? Shall we try it? So it might sound a little bit weird, but in essence it's true. So the first thing we need are a few buckets, of course. A few buckets, because first we have to create a few holding ponds. Holding ponds to, settle some water. So I'm missing 1 bucket, but I think this is enough, I guess. I don't even know where the other one is there. Okay. So we are going to grab a little bit of dirt over here, just from this area. So let's do a little bit of a time lapse of this stuff. So now we have our buckets filled. We are going to utilize this piece of road because this is sort of semi-flat, and we can use it to, let's say, fill up this little depression over here. Yeah, so let's start here, and what we're going to do roughly here, we're going to create a small rectangular sized holding pond, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, that, and that. And to make sure that we don't have any overspill, we make sure it's a little bit higher, like that, that, and here we go, like that. Here we go. Yeah, there. You go there, you go there, and you go there. Now that's our first pond. Okay, now we are creating the next one directly next to it, so I'm going to do this a little bit faster. Yeah, so these are okay. So let me empty out the remaining stuff. Just plonk it over here, just like that. I mean, I just get rid of that stuff. Now, what we need now is pumps. So I'm going to this location. So we grab a pump, another pump, another pump, and another pump. We also require a generator and also a cable, and here goes. So the generator is being placed on top of this lovely hill in the middle, roughly there. That will be fine. Then we are having 1 pump. We place it in here, roughly to the back end, and then this hose will be placed into this end. Yeah. Then we take the next pump. We place it over here, which will go into the next holding area over there. And the remaining 2 pumps, 1 will go basically into this area over here. Now look at this area, how dry this is, and let's see what will happen. And I will also place a second pump here as well. So here we go. And you will go there. And I lost the cable, the hose. Let me pick it up and then put it a little bit further, like that. Here we go. Now we connect up that stuff. You say like, okay, you go to you can go to you can even turn on that thing already. You can go to you, and you can go to you. I think everything is now connected. So we turn now all the pumps on. You on. You on. Are you on? That one is on. Yeah. Are these on? Turn it on. Turn it on. Now we have the situation where we have 4 pumps with no water in there, and we have 2 buckets remaining. So I will dump now all the remaining stuff, so this, even the shovel, and I will grab only 4 buckets. 4 buckets, that's it. Now let's go to the water. You can scoop up water with bottles, so bottles, I mean buckets, I say. So you press the right mouse button and you have a full bucket. Yeah? You go to the next bucket, also this one, you fill it up with water. And this one, also fill it up. Yeah. And then the last one, also fill it up. So how much water in total do I have here? Let's assume that every bucket contains 5 liters, maybe 10 liters of water. Okay, now let's see what we can get out of that, going there. So I have 4 buckets, and I will all put them in here. So I will throw them here, be careful, and with the left mouse button, here it goes. There it goes. It goes there. Yeah. We grab the next bucket, sorry, and we throw also that here. And then we grab the next one, this one, we also throw that here. And this one, this is the last one. So we have 4 buckets of water. Now let's see what it does. It actually overflows here. That's not a good sign, but okay. More water comes through there. Yeah, okay, this overflow is what it is, but I think it will stop anytime. Now I have to say, this is not an endless process. I mean, this one will eventually quit, but let's just see how this will go. What will happen? I only deposited 4 buckets of water in here. Now you can see the size of a bucket here. I mean, I can even throw a bucket in the end result over here. Look what is forming here. Now let me throw this bucket here. That's the size of a bucket. And look at the amount of water we are seeing here already. Nearly knee deep already. And still not done yet. That's interesting. So how far will this go? How long will this continue? We will stand here and let's make a short time lapse of this, shall we? Well, just a few minutes have passed, and I'm going to get another item. I think I want to have the shovel, and I want to have the squeegee. Yeah, no, not that thing, the squeegee. Yeah, ooh, here we go. Let's see if we can just squeeze a little bit of that water that way, towards those 2 pumps. Apparently we are not done yet. We can even make this area a little bit smaller, but then I need to get dirt. Be right back. Okay, I'm back with some dirt. So what we will be doing now is make the surface area smaller, like here and here. So everything is more concentrated towards these pumps, like there and there. And also there, and we do here the same thing. There and there and there, and the water is still flowing, as you can see. There we go. There we go. Some water is even flowing here. Let's see what we can do here. Also make this a little bit closer, like that. We tighten it basically up, I always say these pumps, they are magical pumps, They grab water out of the air as if it is nothing. And while I'm stuck here on some edge, I try to get my footing, yeah, like that. And even here, there is still some water in this little puddle. If you hit tap, well, normal wise you can see the water level. I cannot see it right now, probably because of the dirt, but anyway. Now let's see how big our pond immediately is right now. Look at the pond. I mean, the whole bucket disappeared. I only threw 4 buckets worth of water into the first settle pond. 4 buckets. And how many buckets do you think will fit in this entire area? I don't even know where the where the boundary is, because I chose this spot because I knew that the water would not flow away into another direction. The only place where it could flood is here back towards the road, in theory. Well, even that we could prevent by making a small levee over here, if that would happen. I mean, that would be crazy, if that happens. So, how long will this go on? That's the question. Let's also put more dirt here, dirt there, dirt there. Not blocking the hose, but making the surface area smaller, so the water can only go to the pumps as close as possible. Okay, my dirt is gone now. But still, it's pumping water. Here, hard to say. Let me grab the squeegee. Well, I still see some movement there. You see that? And in the first basin, this one, it seems like there is still water inside, guys. It's like ridiculous, So think about it. Let me put this one over there, and also this one over here, and also, where's the last one? This one over there. Okay. Let me also remove this option to pick it up. No, I cannot do it. No, I cannot do it. But anyway, what do you guys think? Is it possible to create a pond like this with just 4 buckets filled with water? Is that doable, you think? So normally it's not possible, but these things are still doing something. They're still giving something. And I don't know how long it will go. So what we will do is just create another time lapse. We're going to stand here on the edge. No, it's not possible. Okay, with the backs to the sun. To have a nice overview here. And let's just see what will happen in, time lapse. I still have a few things to do before I leave the house. And I'll be right back in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm back. I've done the few things that I still needed to do in the house, and so by the looks of it, looking at these hoses, I don't think they're giving anymore. Eventually they do give out, I think, but somehow I don't know, somehow I feel like they're still giving something, but I created like that whole pond with just 4 buckets of water. Now, what does this tell us about the game? You can use this either to your advantage, or it can work against you. Now, to your advantage, for example, if you want to blow up any water barriers, you can create a little holding pond, put a water pump in between to another holding pond, and you get instant more water, basically, to fill up basically a water barrier. Negative side is, especially for the farm mission, where you have to divert water from one end to the other end, all the way from the back side of the main building to the corridor that leads to the river. Yeah, you need a lot of daisy chaining. So I think the best solution there would be to put like dirt barriers around the pumps as much as possible to prevent water from flooding in every other direction. And also, of course, don't put a hose from a pump, just near to a drain. No, just lay it on top of the drain, and make sure that the the excessive water that comes through the hose is going directly straight into the drain. Yeah, that's basically it, guys. I mean, look at this huge pond we created. I don't know how big this will go if I just let it run for like, I don't know, 24 hours. Maybe the computer will go set on fire. In the house also. Nice and warm, but don't want that. But yeah, interesting concept. So keep it in mind. Pumps, if you let them loose, in the loose, then they create more water than they actually suck away. So, anyway, if you have any feedback about this, let me know in the comment sections below. And if you have any other experiments or thoughts or things on your mind that you want to know, let me also know in the comment section below. And we will see you in the next episode. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching. And until next time, see you. Bye-bye.